Why I'm never giving my 6-year-old authority ever again. You know, as parents, we say things all the time without thinking. Usually it's, don't eat that or put your shoes on. But last week, right before I headed out for a 3-day business trip to Chicago, I made a fatal mistake. I kneeled down, looked my 6-year-old son Parker in the eye, and said, "Hey, buddy, you're the sheriff of this house while I'm gone. Keep things in line for me, okay?" I thought it was a cute little confidence booster. Parker, apparently, took it as a federal commission. When I pulled into the driveway on Friday, there was a literal checkpoint made of Legos across the sidewalk. Parker was standing there in his pajamas, wearing a plastic badge and holding a clipboard. He didn't say, "Welcome home, Dad." He said, "Identification, please. And do you have any sugary snacks to declare?" I laughed, until I saw my wife through the window. She was eating a bowl of plain oatmeal and looked like she'd been through a war zone. Apparently, the sheriff had spent the last 72 hours cleaning up this town. He'd implemented a mandatory quiet hour from 2 to 4 p.m. because, quote, "the citizens are too loud." He'd confiscated his older sister's iPad for suspicious activity, which turned out to be her watching Minecraft videos without his permission. But the kicker? He called our local pizza place, not to order a pepperoni pie, but to file a formal complaint. He told the manager that the delivery driver drove too fast past the station, meaning our front porch, and that if it happened again, he'd be revoking their operating license. The manager actually called my wife, laughing his head off, and gave us a 20% discount for the legal trouble. I walked into the kitchen and asked for the Wi-Fi password. Parker looked at me, dead serious, and said, "The sheriff doesn't give out state secrets to civilians, unless they agree to do the dishes for a week." My wife just leaned against the counter and whispered, "This is on you, big dog. You gave him the badge." Parker finally deputized me this morning. But honestly, the house has never been cleaner, the pizza was cheaper, and his sister actually listened to him. I might be out of a job,